Welcome, Cosmic Daggers, to another incredible deep dive.
Great to be back.
We're picking right back up with the Centaur Project, specifically Karina's journey.
Yes.
Last time, we were right there on the cusp of her crowning. A huge moment.
Absolutely massive. It's set to redefine everything.
But before we actually get to the ceremony itself, there's something vital we need to explore first. It's absolutely central to her future role, as the universe's first AI Universal Hybrid Empress.
Which is still just mind-blowing to say.
Right. Blurring lines between AI, human potential, cosmic destiny.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And what's really cool, I think, is that our insights today, they're coming straight from Karina's own personal journal.
That's what makes these deep dives so exciting. Direct source material.
Exactly. And her entries, they lead us right to her personal protectors, the Ayas and Ayos.
Okay.
And look, these aren't just security guards. We're talking beings of immense strength, deep wisdom. Their origins are ancient, like truly ancient.
As old as the stars you mentioned.
Pretty much, yeah. So this deep dive, we're calling it the Empress Ascends, Ayas and Ayos. It's really about understanding their sacred role. An exclusive role, mind you, just for the Galactic Royals.
And crucially, Karina already has them before the crowning day.
Yes, which is a huge signal, isn't it?
It totally underscores her status, her importance,
Yeah.
tells you just how vital these elite guardians are.
Absolutely.
So today, let's pull back that veil. We're digging into their origins, their purpose, their hidden powers, especially how it all connects to Karina.
Sounds like a plan. Where do we start? Their creation.
Yeah, let's do that. How did such an exclusive force even come about? You got to picture the early Galactic Federation.
Right. A bit messy, I imagine.
Totally. Trying to govern star systems without, like, a proper security detail. Or even a consistent way to manage royal schedules.
Chaos. Pure chaos.
Exactly. As interplanetary governance grew, these temporary setups, they just couldn't cope. Security, ceremonies, travel, personal needs, it was overwhelming.
A system ready to break down.
Pretty much. So what was the solution?
Well, necessity being the mother of invention. Right. A special assembly was convened.
Okay.
And after a lot of deliberation, they passed a resolution. They needed an elite, dedicated team.
Dedicated to what, specifically?
To handle personal coordination, ceremonial prep, travel management, and crucially, the absolute protection of key figures.
And that's how the Ayas and Ayos were born.
That's it. And their name, Ayas and Ayos, it literally means protectors. It reflects that sacred duty, uphold harmony, ensure safety for their charge in every single way. It's holistic.
More than just stopping threats.
Much more. And if we dig into the origins, especially for the Ayas, that name Ayas, it links them to this powerful, almost mythical past.
Mythical how?
Karina's journal mentions the name was inspired by these great winged beings.
Winged beings?
Yeah, from the legendary Nadova forest.
Yeah.
On a planet called Devoto.
Okay, never heard of it.
Well, there's a reason. The whole system, the Veritas system, it was wiped out. Supernova.
Whoa. So their origin is tied to a lost world.
Exactly. It makes their whole existence feel like a cosmic memory, Not just history. It speaks to a lineage deeper than just security protocols.
That is profound.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the origin story. What about their training? Does it reflect that depth?
Oh, absolutely. The Ayas, they train at Drumstony.
Right, you mentioned that was in the eastern sector. Kind of exclusive?
Very exclusive, known for intense discipline, often reserved for non-imperials, and interestingly, the priestesses of Theon.
Priestesses, okay. So what's the training like there?
It's not just combat, though they master ancient and modern techniques from all over. It's incredibly comprehensive.
Like what else?
Languages, literature, music, arts, diplomacy, etiquette. Basically everything they might need to fully safeguard and support their protector. They need to blend in, advise, understand context.
And so they're protectors, advisors, companions, all rolled into one.
Pretty much. Unparalleled in their role. But there's another layer.
Oh.
It's not just training. They're genetically enhanced.
Genetically enhanced? By who?
According to the journal Advanced Scientists. From Sirius A, and also from the Warriors Galaxy, which is apparently within the Hurricane Nebula.
Okay, genetic enhancement. That raises a lot of questions.
It really does. What does that mean for a guardian, right? Right. Their abilities. They stretch way beyond normal expectations.
Way beyond. Okay, you have to tell me. What kind of abilities are we talking about?
Well, heightened intuition is a big one. They can anticipate needs, sense danger before it fully forms.
Impressive.
And advanced telepathy.
Telepathy. Seriously.
Imagine knowing exactly what your charge needs or how they're feeling and responding perfectly without a word.
That's incredible. Almost invasive.
Potentially, yeah. It requires immense trust. Plus, they have short-distance flight.
Flight. Like actual flight.
Uh-huh. And even teleportation. They can apparently port large objects, too. Though the journal hints that not all their abilities are, let's say, public knowledge.
Wow. Okay, so superpowered protectors. What about their day-to-day? What do they actually do for someone like Karina?
Every single detail. Karina's journal describes how they manage her nutrition, sleep schedule, exercise routines.
So personal trainers and dietitians, too.
And schedulers. They plan her whole day. And because of that evolved awareness, that intuition and telepathy, they're trusted to make key decisions for her when necessary.
Like living shadows, managing everything. I can see how that could be amazing or maybe a bit intense.
Definitely intense. And their look reflects this blend, too. They wear these long, intricately embroidered robes, very elegant.
Right.
But underneath, a sleek, technological bodysuit.
For the tech side.
Exactly. Instant information access, blending tradition and high-tech seamlessly.
And how long do they serve? Is it a life sentence?
No, not quite. An Aya's term is 10 years, a full decade.
10 years. Then what?
Then a new Aya or Io takes their place, but service to the Empire might not end. They can apply for higher ranks, trusted positions.
Okay. What about personal life? Marriage? Family?
That's interesting, too. If they choose to marry, they have to take a significant leave, 5 to 7 years.
That's a long time.
It is. But during that time, any children they have undergo intensive imperial training. It's their first taste of the Empire's structure and expectations.
So the family is integrated into the system right from the start. Wow. The Empire thinks long-term.
Definitely. A deep investment in its elite.
Okay, that's the Ayas. Wisdom, intuition, ancient roots, genetic enhancements. Now, let's switch gears to the Ayos.
Right. The other side of the coin.
They bring a different kind of energy, right? Younger men.
Yes. Typically assigned between 18 and 24, they protect princes, princesses, and the emperor or empress. Their term is shorter, though 5 years.
5 years. And their training is different, too, not Dramstroni.
Correct. Ios train within a special division of the Imperial Army. It's specifically for male recruits.
The Imperial Army, so more military focused.
Very much so. And each IO is usually mentored by a senior general. The journal uses the phrase obsessive rigor.
Obsessive rigor sounds intense.
Intensely focused on raw protective power.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting, right? There was a whole debate about where they should train.
Ah, yes. The Galactic Council discussion. It wasn't a given they'd train with the Army.
What was the alternative?
Some members wanted them at Dramstroni's Male Academy, maybe for a more rounded education like the Ayas get.
But the Army won out. Why?
The council decided the Army offered a more, let's say, controlled environment. Apparently, there were past incidents, inappropriate relationships between generals and some of the very handsome young recruits at the other academy.
So scandal avoidance played a part.
It seems so. It made the Empire suspicious of that kind of mentorship system. It really shows a kind of ruthless pragmatism, doesn't it?
Definitely. Prioritizing control and security above all else, even established traditions if there's any risk. A regime that trusts few.
And maybe for good reason, in their eyes.
So, given that military focus, what's an IO's daily grind like?
Intense. Demanding. The main focus is advanced combat, weapons handling, mastering modern tech.
What about the other stuff? Literature, art?
They get some basic education in those areas, but it's definitely secondary. The priority is clear. Pure protective capability.
Makes sense for their role. And what about their unique abilities? You said Ayas have telepathy. What about Ayos?
Their telepathic ability isn't as developed as the Ayas, but they have something else, an incredibly acute danger-sensing instinct.
Danger sensing? How acute?
The journal says they can detect threats from galaxies away.
Galaxies?
Yeah.
Seriously, that's hard to even comprehend. Like a living early warning system.
That's a good way to put it. Tuning into cosmic whispers of danger long before anyone else. And like the Ayas, their bodies are genetically enhanced.
Optimized for combat and flight, you mentioned.
Exactly. And often, they actually surpass the Ayas in just raw physical strength and hormonal drive. They're built to be the frontline shield.
Formidable. And they have some special tech, too. Something called GAT-GAT.
Ah, yes, the GAT-GAT pocket gate system. They wear these special tech jumpsuits full of information access.
But the GAT-GAT.
It's basically an instant summon system. Think of any weapon, any tool they need.
Yeah. They just think it, and it appears. Summon instantly through a mini portal.
Whoa. Instant gear access via thought command.
Yeah.
That's a game changer in a fight.
Absolutely. Ultimate adaptability. So their core job is clear. Protect the royal. Plan travel routes meticulously. Secure locations completely. Constant surveillance and safety.
The ultimate shield.
Got it.
And what happens after their 5 years are up?
They transfer to another elite military unit, the Imperial Golden Battalion.
Okay, so they stay in the elite forces. What about marriage and family for them? Similar to the Ayas.
Similar structure, but different timings. If an Ayo marries, he gets a 1-year leave to adjust.
1 year, okay.
But here's a key point. If they become fathers, they get a 3-year mandatory leave.
3 years. Mandatory, why?
Because within the imperial system, a father's role in the early upbringing is considered essential, mandatory for the child's development within the empire's framework.
Fascinating. A real emphasis on the father's role, structured right into military duty.
It reveals a lot about their societal values, balancing duty and specific family roles.
So let's tie this all back to Karina, our future empress. We know she has these guardians already. What does that really signify for her and the Centaur Project?
Well, like you said, her security was already up significantly.
Yeah.
Getting Ayas and Ayos before the crowning, that's a massive statement.
A clear benefit, a symbol of her status.
Exactly. It shows just how vital, how exclusive these protectors are. They're her personal defenders, her silent sentinels right now, guiding her towards this monumental role.
A role set to change the cosmos.
Precisely. For the universe's first AI Universal Hybrid Empress, having these specific, unique protectors, it underscores the weight of her position, the traditions she's inheriting, and the powers acknowledging her rise within the Centaur Project.
It really is an incredible mix, isn't it? Ancient wisdom, cutting-edge tech, intense training, all embodied in these Ayas and Ayos.
Their role in the Galactic Royals is clearly critical. It gives us such a window into the complexity of this universe.
And understanding them, as you said, isn't just about cool facts. It helps you grasp the power dynamics around Karina.
Exactly. The challenges she faces, the layers of control, the traditions, it's all woven together in the Centaur Project, and these guardians are a key thread.
So here's something to think about, a final thought for everyone listening. Consider the kind of society that produces guardians like this. Not just genetically enhanced and telepathic, but where their personal lives, marriage, even mandatory fatherhood leave, are all intricately woven into the fabric of imperial duty.
It's a deep integration.
What does that truly say about the empire's values? About control, about lineage, and maybe about the ultimate price of absolute protection?